guys, welcome back to GOO computer tutorial channel. Yeah, as usual we are dealing with C++ program. So in the previous days we have seen the different types of operators and definition of operators that's used in C++ program. So today we are going to focus about concept which is special operators. There are some special operators that used in C++ program. Those operators have special meanings so that it differ from the previous ones. So if you are new here, welcome, feel like home, and remember to make subscribe and to tap for bell so as to get all notification from this channel when we upload any video. So without delaying, let us start. Yeah, here as I've said, we are going to focus about special operators. The simply special operators are symbols that perform specific operations on operands, like other ones. Simply in operators means that special operators that perform specific tasks or operations on operand, because you know that operand is those variables that operation is performed. So in order to make an operation we need operator and operand, as we have seen in the introduction to operator in C++ video. So if you are missed, so you can go and see that video again. So they go beyond the standard arithmetic, logical and comparison operators, means that this operator is special. They go beyond the standard arithmetic, logical and comparison operators. Here are some common special operators with examples. They are condition operator, scope resolution operators, size of operators. All of those are the different types of special operators that used in a C++ programming language. But today, as you see here, we have ternary operator. We are going to focus about ternary operator, which is the one of the common special operator used in C++ program. So we are going to start with definition of condition or ternary operator. Condition operator is also called ternary operator. Of course, a ternary operator evaluates an expression and returns one of the two values based on the result. This means that in order to use the ternary operator, we need to have two values, so that in that two values we can return the one which is true among them by using this operator. So how it works, how this ternary operator works, there are main three sections that show how a ternary operator works in a program. First one, we must have condition. Then condition is evaluated by that operator. Then expression one means that we have expression 2 in this operator, because if condition is true, it return either first one or second one based on which is true, and then if it also false, it return other expression which is false. So expression one, if condition is true, this expression is evaluated and it return its result is returned. It means that if condition is true, this expression is evaluated and its result is returned, because each expression has the value, one which is true or other which is false. So if expression one is true, its value is its result is returned. But if condition is false, for expression 2, its value is returned. So in C++, the ternary operator is a shorthand way of writing an if-self statement. So we unfortunately we have not see how if else statement works, because we will see it in the other videos or other lessons where we will see the different control statements used in C++ program. So don't worry, but keep in mind that this conditional operator, it works like if else statement. We will see. It contains the way to assign a value to a variable based on a condition. Yeah, it assigns value to a variable based on a condition. As you see, for example, here, this is the program and the main function. We are no need to present here the syntax of C++ program, because we have already seen how it works, so that is not very important to display it here. What you need to know is this is initialization, and this is how ternary operator works. As you see, it's denoted by question tag. Ternary operator is denoted by question tag. So for example, you see here int x is equal to 10, y equal to 20, and it max, it is other variable which is equal to x greater than y, ternary operator x or y. Here this max is a variable that show that we return x when x is greater than y. We have seen that this expression 1 will be return its value when condition is true. For this program, when x is greater than y, we will return x which is equal to 10. You see? And then if x is not yet greater than y, then we will return y which is equal to 20. So I hope that everyone now is understand how ternary operator works, what is it, and how it can be used in a program. So as usual, let us go in our coding section where we will see how it can be used in a program by comparing a simple example for showing you how it works. So as usual, we use dev C++ software application used to run C++ program, but there are other different application softwares that can be used to run this program, so you can use whatever you want which is be able to learn this program. So let us start by initializing variables int x or a which is equal to 10 and y which is equal to 20. I hope that now everyone is be able to declare and initialize variable in C++ program, because we have seen it in the previous lessons. After the creation, yeah, we can now set the condition where we use that ternary operator. Let us declare other variable which is help us to return those values. Int max which is equal to, for example x. Sorry, we are choosed a or b, but we can also, it is variable, let's use x. No change here, x greater than y, and this is condition. If x greater than y, then our program will return x. Means that if this condition is 3, we will get the value of x which is 10. Otherwise, sorry, here we have to put here condition operators, and then such that we have to put it here such that, and then if this condition is false, we will return the value of y which is 20. Value of y here. Then you have to remember that the every statement in the program it's ended with semicolon. Yeah. Then after this we have to print out or say outing that this max so as to return either x or y based on our condition. Say out max, which is already two values, x or y, but it return one of them based on the one which is true. So now it's our task to run it and show how it works, but based on what we have seen in the short summary that say about this ternary operator, we have seen that it return the expression one when condition is true, means that here we will return x if x is greater than y, and y if x no longer greater than y, means that if x is not greater than y. So let us compare our program and see whether there is error or not. You see there is no error. Now we can run it and see how we return an output. You see here our result is 20 because x is not greater than y. So can you recover when we will return 10 as an output based on this condition? So it's easy because we have to consider to this condition, only this condition. So if x is less than y or equal to y, this condition will return y, will return x, because this condition will be violated. For example, if we set here x less than equal to y, then here output must be x value when we change this greater than into less than. Now we set that max is equal to x less than equal to y, means that here we will return the x because x is 10 and y is 20, means that 10 is less than 2 to y. This condition is true, that's why we return x. In the previous, when this operator is greater than, we return 20 because x was no longer greater than y. That's why we print 20 as an output. Let us execute our program and see how it return output. Yeah, right. You see now an output is 10 because this condition is true. If condition is true, we return first statement, and then if condition is false, return the second statement. So let's see other example for deep understand how we can use it in program. Here let us take second example. Let's write the program that return whether the number is even by using this ternary operator. We are going to return even number by using ternary operator. So we have to declare the number and initialize it int, for example, number equal to 20, for example. Also we need to declare other variable that allow us to check this number is even. So this ternary operator, it works like a if condition, because it returns only true statement. If condition is true, it returns statement, otherwise it returns false. It works like a if else. Also if else, it returns true if condition is true and return false if condition is false. So let us declare another variable int, for example even, which is equal to which is equal to this num. By using modulo operator, we have seen how modulo operator works. Modulo 2, and we get 0. This means that when you take number and divide it by 2 and we get remainder 0, this number will be even number. Otherwise, will be any number which is not even. Also, it can be odd and the other type of number which is not even. So we need ternary operator here, and we return 1, for example, which when condition is true, and 0 when condition is false, then semicolon here. And then to print this statement, we use cout statement and then even here as our variable. Yeah, that is based on knowledge we have integrated in the starting of this reason. In the summary ones, you can see that here our program will return 1 because it is 20 modulus 2 will be equal to 10 and minus 0. When you take 20 and divide it by 2, we will get 10 and remainder 0. That's why this statement will return 1 as the result, because this num divided by 2 will return 0. So let us compare our program. So there is no error. Let's run it and see whether the 20 is even or not. Yeah, you see, that is because 20 divided by 2 will get 10 and the remainder 0. Means that condition is true. That's why output is 1. And let's check when we take like here like 21 as prime number. We know that prime number can't be divisible by 2 and get remainder 0. It's impossible. That's why here our program must return 0 as an output. Let us save it and compare it, check whether there is no error. Yeah, no one. And then let us run it and see whether output is 0. So in simply, I think that everyone now is be able to explain and demonstrate how this ternary operator works in C++ program. So this is the end of our today's lesson, but let us give you the self exercise that help you to refresh or understand deeply how this operator works in a program. Study and analyze this program and then find the output of this program. You see, our program is int num and initialize the k, which is equal to 5. Then num will be equal to 100 modulus k, and ternary operator k plus 1 if condition is true and k negative 1 if condition is false. Then we will say out the number which is equal to num and k which is equal to k. So here means that we will get the two values which is equal to num and k. So try your best and see you in next video.